Last night, man. I know it's happened since May 31st, but the debate, for the governor debate, we had some interesting candidates from Michigan. And Sherry Thander, running from the Democratic Party, El Sayed, he was a physician. Did some little background research on these individuals, and it seemed pretty cool, man. But they really was discussing about just economic issues that's going on in Michigan. Some was very passionate about the Flint water crisis, how to eliminate it. That everyone, like every citizen resident in Michigan, should have access to clean water. And they was calling out Rick and Snyder's BS. And we have some interesting people running for the Republican Party. Me personally, I like Patrick Colbert. Bill Schuett, even though he had connection with the Trump administration, but he got that money, so a lot of things can pretty much improve the state of Michigan. And we had individuals like, and I said Sherry Thander, we had Gretchen. She reminds me of a little more Jennifer Granholm, very liberal, but she's very proactive in the education system, and the education system needs to be revamped, man. It needs to be recreated. I feel like of course, more teachers need to be paid. Don't get me wrong, some teachers like in Westland and Southfield and other areas in the outskirts of Detroit metropolitan area are making at least 80, 90,000. You got some making 60, 50. But for the most part, man, it's still an epidemic, because in the Detroit public school system you have broken toilet seats, man, mold growing. And Al Sayad, he was a former physician, a healthcare expert. He actually expressed that during this debate, that most of the money is not going towards the African Americans. It's not going towards the school. It's in the hands of other people, the higher ups, and that's not right. Over like $75 million, is ridiculous, man. So, and outdated textbooks, it doesn't make any sense. So it's not really preparing our students for the next generation to continue to be successful in this world, and innovate and compete. And that's a huge issue. The infrastructure is a big issue. I mean, I'm sick of driving around with potholes, tearing up your car, and paying $800 for this and that. It's ridiculous on that, because I mean, every year we have this construction, but during the winter time, the snow, and it cracks, and it just makes it look so ugly. And then you drive over, if you're not careful, you don't avoid the potholes, it can pretty much mess up your frame. You can mess up the rim. It's a really big issue that needs to be addressed. Only thing is, outside was a little passive about that. He really wasn't too concerned about fixing the damn roads. Outside, he was really known for like, okay, man, the auto industry, which is cool, but he really wanted more education, and he wanted. I guess the free legalize marijuana, because he says a form of physician is a really relaxative. It's really good for people who's on Medicaid for it. The muscle relaxer, and which is understandable. But that's a whole different story. Patrick Colbert, he seemed very nonchalant at things, but he was telling the truth, man. He was speaking facts. A former engineer. I like what he was doing. So to be honest with you, as the campaign comes to get really closer and closer, I like some things for the Democrat. I really consider myself as more conservative. I'm more leaning towards the Republican Party, and I'm really not a liberal, but I'll say he seems really great, man. He's a great public speaker. I love the stuff that he was saying, about Michigan problems, preserving the Great Lakes, which is really good. It's really ideal. And Patrick Colbert, awesome brother. I like him too. Gretchen, I'm on the fence of her, but I'm gonna do some more individual research on this. But it was really cool, man. Me watching this after work and everything. I just want to express my thoughts on it. It seems pretty cool. It seems really nice, and I feel like we have some good candidates, and we gotta get Rick Snyder out of there. To be honest with you, I mean, after the Flint water crisis, man, the national epidemic, man. I mean, 9,000 kids were poisoned. It's just ridiculous, man. That would not happen in the white community, but what happened in the black community, right? It's really sad, but I really feel like he has a heart for the people. But this is my pretty much my notions on this. Either Patrick Colbert or Sherry Thander is cool, even though he's a Hispanic author and entrepreneur. He was all over the news. I think he spoke to my grandmother's church at Little Rock. So I know it's gonna be interesting, man. But this is America. This is our rights. This is our vote. If you guys watch the little Michigan Gubernatorial debate, please comment, subscribe. We can actually have a discussion on this. We can discuss more in detail what you think need to be improved. What you think they need to discuss more, and during the Mackinac Island debate. So this is your boy on Link. Just want to keep this quick, short video. You guys continue to subscribe. I'm out. Deuces.